Hey, are we live? Where's the intro? Where's the intro? Hey guys, Archie Luxury here on the Archie Luxury channel. What's going on? What is happening? What is the deal today? Well, let me tell you guys. Fuck! I was all set today. Let me tell you, I was all set today doing the stream. After the stream finishes, I was going to deliver. I've got it all wrapped up. Deliver the Breguet. The Breguet. Get the Breguet out of my life. All going to happen. It was all supposed to happen today. I was getting out of the Bregster. I was getting out, sold, gone ski. It's gone. That's right. I was getting ready to get it all done. Deal has happened. We negotiated, had the week, it's always a shitty weekend. I'm thinking this deal, big sales, because that's a lot of money to me. Do you understand? It is a lot of money for me. Should I still sell the Breguet? I'm going to start a poll. Should I still sell the Breguet Tradition? So I'll tell you what happened. Okay, so I'm doing the deal, right? And I'm selling it back to the dealer who I got it from. Who's this? Oh, Goldberg. I thought, fuck me dead. I hope it's not that fucking HR guy gonna atcha. The deal has gone bad, Marky. Let me tell you. I was
wait a minute.
Already with the watch. It's all ready to go. I wrapped it up because he said, can I wrap up the box with all the paperwork? Sorry?
What do you mean it went bad? It's ready to go.
Ready to go. The watch itself is going to be placed in this little box here. The watch is here, ready to go.
I see. I thought you said the deal went bad. The deal is going.
Deal is dead. The deal is off. Okay.
Why?
So the seller, let me explain it to you. Okay.
Please try.
So I said to him, "Hey, we agreed on the price." He said to me, "The deal."
Dave, right? Dave.
He's my friend. Okay, please, let's not be. But he says to me, "Hey, that's okay. As soon as I give it to the guy who's taking it to his state, because he's in a different state,
yes,
put the money in."
Yes.
I said, "That's great. Then he says to me, I just chatting to him this morning, a little bit of banter. He said, "Oh, when you drop it off, can you get X so-and-so to put it on their watch timing machine to see if it needs a service?"
Ooh. That wasn't part of the deal.
And I said to him, I said, look, I didn't say anything. I just let it slip. But do you want me to read you what I emailed him? Can I read you what I WhatsApped him?
Yes.
Okay, you just tell me if I'm wrong.
If you lost another friend? Let's see what happens.
I said to him, I'm not comfortable asking Johnny to time the watch. I don't want him involved in my business. I don't want to explain to him why I'm selling off my stuff. It's no one's business. I'm not desperate for the money. I think it's best I give you the watch next time I see you. You can see it and decide yourself if you want to buy it. This pushes my comfort zone. I don't want Johnny involved. I'm not comfortable getting other people involved. I don't want to explain my decisions to a third party. Let's do the deal next time I come to Sydney. And I said to him, I hope you understand it's embarrassing selling off my stuff and getting a person I know involved. He came back to me and said, I think you're reading too much into it, but again, it's your watch. I said, I want the money, but my pride is worth more to me. I don't want anyone knowing that I'm selling off my best pieces. It's fucking embarrassing for me. I don't want to explain anything to Johnny. He goes, you don't need to explain anything to him. However, again, your decision. I said, I don't want people I know involved in my deals. It's very uncomfortable for me. If it was just give him a Black Seal box, okay. I don't want Johnny scrutinizing my watch and picking flaws. Remember the Patek I tried to sell you, which came from Johnny? He badmouthed it. When I'm losing $1,675, I don't want to play these bullshit games with a third party. Next time I see you, you can have the watch, but I don't want third-party people involved. It's highly embarrassing. I lose all face in this situation. Where's Mr. Goldberg gone?
I am right here. I just had to turn my camera off for a minute.
I lose face. Do you understand or not?
Well, you know what? Dave changed the deal. The deal wasn't.
He just asked me to get him to do the I don't fucking want other people involved. The deal's off. I'm gonna take it out of its sarcophagus. Okay, I wrapped it up so that it could be transported. You understand?
Yes. But the deal was, Dave said, "Here's the price. Send the watch." And then all of a sudden, he's like, "Here's the price. Send the watch." But I want it timed first. That wasn't part of the deal.
I don't fucking want to do that. I don't like these. I don't want to do this. I'm flying overseas.
Why did he change the deal on you?
No, well, he just asked, can so-and-so just quickly test? I said, look, I don't want him involved. I don't want him knowing my business. It's embarrassing. Listen, I'm selling my good shit off because I'm broke.
Hang on. Okay? Whoa. Stop the clock. Question. Doesn't Dave have a time grapher? Doesn't Dave have a time grapher? They're cheap.
No, he doesn't.
He's a watch dealer that doesn't have a time grapher?
He's a mini dealer. He's like a rich enthusiast.
I think you can get them for like $50 on eBay.
But
he should have his
wants
own.
to time it before he pays the money into my account. Do you understand? That's the.
Well, then he can take the fucker and go get it timed on his end.
No, but he's got to pay the money as soon as I give the box to Johnny.
Well, why don't you make him a deal? Do we trust this guy?
I do. I trust him implicitly.
All right. Then hang on. Here's the deal. Dave, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give Johnny the box. Johnny's going to send it to you, or I'll just take it to FedEx. I'll take it to DHL. I'm going to ship directly to you.
I cannot possibly. I've had stuff stolen by no way in the world. I don't do that.
I got no more. I have no more ideas because you're very strange about how you do your business. Super chat.
Hurricane $2. Plastic has already told half of Brisbane you're broke. Yeah, but the people he told don't know me.
I mean, anybody who wants to know about your business just has to watch.
I don't want to do the deal this way. Do you understand, Mark, or not?
I do. I get it. I just find it a little unusual on Dave's part, but also on yours. First off, I think Dave changed the deal in the middle.
No, he just said to me, whilst you're there dropping it off, can you get him to put it on the timing? Actually, he baited me a bit. He said to me, you haven't really worn it much. Have you worn it much? I said, not really, no. Which is true, right? I haven't worn it much. He goes, sometimes they need a service. He said, what's the timekeeping like? And I said, actually, I may not have worn it much, but I wound it up all the time because I actually when I'm on
did you ever check it? Just using.
Yeah, I did. I said to him, I actually wound it up this weekend.
How's it
When I
running?
first said it, it lost a few minutes, but then I said it again because it had been asleep for a month or two, and now it's keeping really good time. Like it's actually last 12 hours. I've just done a check. It's 9:12. Have a look here. Have a look. Have a look. Have a look. Have a look.
Yes.
So on my computer it says 9:12.
Yeah, but have you been checking to see how many seconds? I can like
No, it's fuck the seconds. I'm just telling you. After a 12-hour period,
yeah,
it doesn't have seconds, does it? Look, it doesn't have seconds. It's
well then, yeah. Look,
but you understand what I'm saying. I just said to him, I said, this is just fucking not happening. I don't want to.
I feel like you're losing another friend.
No, but I don't want to get another. We've got, okay, so we're friends. We're all three friends, but I don't want someone else involved in the transaction.
I don't know why is Dave changing the deal? He didn't tell you, look, I'll buy the watch if you give it to Johnny, get him to time it, and then ship it. You know, that's how we'll do this. And if the time's fine, then I'll take it. Otherwise,
the watch is fine. The watch is fine. There's not a problem. But he doesn't understand. My embarrassment is telling Johnny that, hey, I'm selling it.
Well, why does Johnny think you're giving it to him? To send it on a free vacation?
Yeah, but I don't want Johnny involved knowing what I'm doing. I don't want Johnny.
Well,
I don't want him
handing Johnny a watch. What's Johnny supposed to do with this watch?
Yeah, but I don't want him to know what watch it is or to scrutinize. I just want him to give him the parcel. That's it. Boom.
It could be a drug deal. It could be filled with cocaine. Could be filled with bricks of cocaine or methamphetamine.
I wish it was. I wish it was. Yes.
Well, yeah. It's an unusual situation. Maybe we should run a poll. You know,
I don't like. You got to understand with me. I don't like third parties involved in it.
Should we run a poll? Is Dave a dick for changing the deal? Yes or no?
No, he didn't. Look. I'm just telling you.
Super chat.
We're $5. I don't know, man. If I bought a piece from AC3, I'd assume it needs a full service and deep cleaning because of its questionable provenance. Definitely.
Hello. Hello there, Terry. You know, Archie, I feel that you should get Dave live on the phone. Get him on the panel right now to defend himself. I will act as your attorney.
The friendship would be. I'm not going to do that. He doesn't want to be like that. But I'm just telling you. I'm telling you why the deal's off, right? I'm just telling you, right?
Terry, do you feel that Dave is welching on the deal, Terry?
No, he's not welching, but he's asking
Terry.
I got a question. Okay, Archie, is this guy local?
Has nothing to do with the topic, right, Terry?
No, he's in a different. He's 1,000 kilometers away. He's 600 miles, 700. He's 1,000 miles away. Okay.
Yes. Okay, so then why don't you ask him to Venmo you the money, and then send him the package with tracking?
No, we got a friend who's going down there.
Archie doesn't ship watches. Archie claims to not ship watches.
Okay. What would they charge for private courier?
Look, I'm just telling you, right? We've got a mutual friend who's going down. I was gonna give it to the mutual friend, but now he's asking the mutual friend he wants me to get the mutual friend to just check the timing. And I said, well, fuck, I don't like doing this. It's embarrassing. I got to explain why am I selling it? He's going to look at it. What do you think of it? I don't fucking want to involve.
What would it cost for that little detail to be done? That takes, about a week or so to do that?
No, he does it on the spot because he's got the machine. He just puts it on timer, tick, 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 tick.
You got an answer. Wait, I got an idea.
$5. Big excuse. You were telling the world you were selling it. I think you were afraid it will come out that the watch. No, I don't want a third party involved in it. You understand?
When you're ready, I have the solution. You just tell me when you're ready.
So you're selling it for 20,000 Aussie?
18,000 Aussie. I'm losing $1,600.
I have the solution. I have your solution.
Okay.
Pickle £2. I will take it off you for 12.5 Aussie.
Ooh, that's brutal.
No.
That's brutal.
That's a major loss.
Super chat.
Heritage $5 for Terry to read. I'll let you read this, okay?
I never said he was a bad dude. I just thought that, like,
you gotta read it, Terry. Go read it first.
Yeah, I see that. But here's the thing, though. I did read it. Yeah, I can read it.
No, read it out loud now.
Oh, Nico Leonard is a great lad. Nico Leonard was a fan of Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa Leonard. I get it, but here's the thing to know. I thought that like him and Archie clashed on things when they talked to each other. But I think that Archie said something about he talked to him like 5 years ago and he got angry at him or something for the deal or something. I don't know. So
okay, Archie, here's your solution. In the App Store for iPhone, I'm sure there's one for Android too, or get somebody with an iPhone to do it for you. There's a time grapher app. Just, video yourself time graphing it, and then you can send that record right over there to Dave and make him happy. Very easy to do. There's an app. It's not even expensive. Or just, you know what, in your position, Archie, you should have a time grapher. Just, you can buy one on eBay. They're not expensive. And then just video.
On the App Store.
Yeah, you could do it on the App Store. Or you can buy a proper time grapher because there is an app for it. Or you could just buy a time grapher. I think they're cheap either way.
I wouldn't take a penny less on something like that, less than 16.7, no matter who's buying it, because that's a very expensive watch. I mean, it's not every day just somebody can buy a $25,000 Breguet or Patek. So, because it's not like buying a Rolex or an Omega. So, I mean, it's, I think personally that, it's great you making this deal to the chap, but though at the same time, though, just make sure that you get payment before the item is gone, shipped out or whatever, because you never know when somebody might make an oo that all of a sudden that the payment is fraudulent. Whatever. Well, yeah, you heard about that. You heard about that large shipment of genuine Rolexes that were counterfeited like 2 years ago in Hong Kong, and it was like over.
Got the app going. Look.
See? Yeah. There you go.
It was like close to 500,000 Hong Kong.
Archie, what are you going to do if it says your watch is 5 minutes slow?
We'll just see what it says. We'll see what it says now.
Oh, that's cool. It's cool.
Okay, what does it say? Measure.
By the way, you're welcome for the solution. Super chat.
Hurricane, $5. Terry, you said you've been a grand old time on the dating apps during your short stay in Arkansas. What advice can you give AC3 to match a lot of them?
Get your business dealings done first, that way you can get your money, and then maybe within 30 days start finding you another lady friend to go with, because you got to take care of your priorities first.
Terry, should Archie be looking for a chubby chaser?
Well, I don't think that's a bad thing, but I don't think that that's down Archie's road. No, he wants someone who's, in their 60s or late 50s and thin and not anorexic, because you don't want to look like she's dying, she's never eaten. And, and someone,
that would be a nice compliment to Archie.
Some people don't eat, believe it or not.
Super chat.
I don't know how they go without food, but.
Super chat. Archie's busy timing his watch.
How many years old is it? It's 2015.
Okay, so, well, Breguet, they use very nice movements.
Just joining us, just who I fucking want to join on me screen now. What can I do for you? Hey, Char. Hey, Paul. How are you? Hey. Hey.
So,
you know that Breguet, it's garbage. It's a shitter.
No.
It's a shitter.
I want to buy
Get
it.
a Rolex, man. Get a Rolex,
Archie.
Man. I don't know.
Archie, I want to buy the Breguet.
Dave shitted. It's a shitter. It's a shit. Archie. It's a shitter.
Super chat.
Black Cat 997 $2. Mark beat me to the easy solution.
Easy peasy, Black Cat. And now you can just, send the screenshot and there you go.
Hey,
Look,
Archie,
this watch is only 15 minutes slow. Super chat.
Archie, listen, I've got a used condom. I'll trade that for the Breguet. What do you think, big boy?
Super chat. Now,
there we go. We got Hurricane, $5. Terry, as a former hotshot Harrods fashion personal shopper, what can you advise on Archie's attire on how to attract rich, older women?
Yeah, let's take a close look.
That's easy. All he needs is a very nice suit and tie with a hat.
Need a bodysuit.
No, he needs a tailored suit because Archie, he's a classy chap.
Bespoke?
So he needs a nice 3-piece suit with the waistcoat and a nice, beautiful matching bright tie and shirt. and and have his initials done on the cuff of the shirt, so the collar, the
Should he get a
pocket.
haircut, Terry? Should he get a haircut?
Well, no, he don't need a haircut if he's gonna wear a hat. He'd be like
Good point.
the Australian persons of his own gangster. I mean, he'd be pretty cool.
How about a
He's
zoot
got
suit? What do you think of a zoot
yeah.
suit?
Oh yeah, but he's got a gold. He's got a matching gold watch. He's even got gold cufflinks. Oh wait, do you still have those, Arch? He's got gold cufflinks and white gold. And
What
we've got
about braces? What about braces, Terry? What about braces?
But he don't need braces. Why does he need braces?
The
They look
suspenders, braces. Instead of a
Oh
belt.
yes. Oh, I thought
Yeah.
I thought he meant for your mouth. No.
No,
Yeah.
no, no,
What?
of
Hey,
course.
wait a minute. Instead of wearing suspenders, do the side tab thing. Have that done. That's better. Do the side tab thing on the trousers. There you go. Yeah, I'd bet it's more comfortable.
Look,
That's Sean
Want a
Connery.
side tap?
Marky,
This
Marky, I
side
want to
tap?
tell you,
Sarah Huckabee?
Marky,
Yes. Tell me. What's the time grapher say?
you understand.
Yes.
I
Can't read the fucker?
I can't work it out. Okay, look, I want to say to you, Marky. Okay,
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Say it. Say it. Say it to me. Say it out loud. Go ahead. Tell me.
Great vid, Arch. Pull it up, big boy.
Spit it out.
it's not fucking detecting nothing.
Wait.
Well, that's good. Must be running, perfectly on time.
Okay. Come on, HR. You got to be respectful, or else you're gonna be out of here. Let me say this to you, Marky. I just telling you, the guy. I just don't want to get third-party people involved.
Yeah. All he wants is that the thing gets timed. Forget about Jimmy. We don't need to talk about Jimmy. We just need to talk about getting Johnny. We just need to get him a reading on the watch that you can screenshot and send him. That's all. Get him a reading.
No, it's just forget it. Okay.
No, we're not forgetting it. We're
CG
selling this.
you get it needs a service. Dave did not think about that, and now he realized it. So he wants to take the service.
Was probably service right before you got it.
I bought it from him a year ago.
Didn't need a service then, did it?
Okay, here's the thing though. There's probably $6,000 worth of gold in that watch alone in the case.
No,
so therefore, So and then the movement's probably worth another 5,000 or 6,000 easily because Breguet movements are not cheap. So
yeah, well, when they're running 15 minutes slow, they might be cheaper. Okay, super chat.
Super chat.
Super chat. It's on the board. Just read.
CB, $5. You bet it needs a service. Dave did not think about that, and now he realized it. So he wants to take the service off. It's keeping fucking good time, okay?
Well, how do you know you didn't time graph it?
I actually had it running this weekend. Well,
Well, look, Archie, let's you know what? Share screen. Go on Gumtree or something, and let's see how much a time grapher costs there. Just buy one.
I'm not buying nothing. We're going down a rabbit hole.
That
was
cheap.
never part of the
It's
equation.
cheap. I bet you they're cheap. Hold on, I'm going to look it up. I'm looking it up here.
don't you really need a time grapher just for like a chronometer?
I downloaded this timing thing. Where do I put it? Here? Where do I put it? I want to know where do I put it.
They're small. They're like $100. It's like $100. It's like you can get one off of AliExpress for like $100. Not that big a deal. You're a watch collector. You run a watch channel. You ought to have one of these anyway.
Hey, what about that other app? He might find one cheaper called Slick Deals.
There you go. I think if you just back the truck up, work with me, not against me, you'll be able to make the app work that you downloaded when things are calm and quiet. You'll get a reading. You'll send them a screenshot. It'll all be good.
You know what? Look, I'm losing. You know what? Just fuck the whole deal up.
No. Don't let it all go pear-shaped. Work with me, not against me.
I had enough.
Back the truck up.
There's too many strings. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it.
Back the truck up, Archie. Slow your roll. We have that thing sold. Just calm down. Dave's going to buy the watch. All he wants to see is, is it fuck this, fuck die? And we know it's not. So just show him that it's not, and we're off to the races.
I mean, I was starting to second doubt. Do I really want to sell it? Do I really want to do this? When they put too many fucking barriers, I thought, oh, fuck this.
You're looking for any excuse to get out of this, even though I think Dave kind of gave you the last minute, razzmatazz. But nonetheless, I think it'll be easy enough for you to send him a screenshot and move along, and then we can spend the rest of tonight shopping for a watch that costs like $4,000. So you can bank most of the money and just buy a little toy, a little present for yourself to soften the blow.
Another Omega or Panerai.
Speaking of blows, super chat from
Hurricane, $5. Going and buying a timographer and timing your Breguet would make a good new video for the main channel. You can tell all the fuckers the price went up after.
There you go. It's been Pontiff certified. It may not be, a superlative chronometer, but it is. It could be Minotaur certified.
Don't their movements surpass that level, though? Doesn't Breguet's movements surpass Kosk standards? Like the same thing with Patek and all them. Doesn't that surpass all of
it doesn't
that?
have a second hand. They don't all hack. So, it's more about the finishing of the movement and the excellence of the horology than it is about being on time. I mean, if you're wearing a Patek to the board meeting, here's the thing. You can be late. You're the president. The board will wait for you. Super chat.
CB $5, and you want to sell it now because you know that after 11 years, a Breguet needs a service. Why don't I email Breguet and see how much a service is? Do you want me to do that?
Vicious and no. You have a very bad track record of getting into email discussions with watch manufacturers, and then you get banned. Glashut. Remember the Glashuta incident? You remember being thrown out of AP in Switzerland, which is like the mothership?
Yeah. Look at this. We got another super chat from CB. Archie's no dummy. Do you understand? You know what? I'm wearing the Breguet now. Okay. Now the deal's off. I'm free to wear it. Okay. I can wear this fucking thing. And I'm going to also, I sorted out the paperwork here, right? The papers.
Yeah.
I'm going to write what these papers are actually for.
Well, you know what? You didn't tell Dave the deal was off. You now have to write another email to Dave. Dear
7057.
What are we going to say to Dave?
Old strap.
Hey, you're going to tell him to go fuck himself. The deal is off.
I said to him, we can do it next time I see you. I don't want to do it.
Well, you haven't told him that the deal is completely off. You haven't told him.
I told him.
You said the next time I see you, we'll do it.
Yeah, well, that have you heard that song, Taxi?
No.
She said, Harry, we must get together.
One of these
but
days.
I knew it would never be arranged. You know, it's Harry.
Yeah,
Harry picks up his old girlfriend in the taxi.
Harry Chapin.
Harry Chapin. You know how he died? He was helping a motorist on the highway, and a Walmart truck ran up the ass of him.
Of bananas. Super chat.
Well, you heard about, like, back in the 90s about how the Walton guy, because he has his lobbyist in his pocket, how he stopped the union from forming?
Minute. Hurricane, $2. Just live stream, taking it to Johnny. That would be gold.
Well, I think the deal is off, guys. I think you didn't want to sell it in the first place.
We must get together.
I'll see you, Dad. We'll get together then, Dad.
Arranged. And the other line is, he learned about love in the back of a Dodge.
The cats in the cradle and the silver spoon.
No, remember that? He learned about love in the back of a Dodge.
We'll get together real soon, Dad.
Back of a Dodge. Can you tell me that, Marky?
We'll get together real soon.
Harry, we must get together. But I knew it would never be arranged.
Can you get together with this super chat? Super chat. Read that super chat.
CB, that's not ridiculous.
I didn't hear you read it. You're kind of frozen.
No, Rolex will charge you more than that.
No, Rolex be about $750 for basic service on a simple movement. I think.
That's not what they told me one time when I had mine.
Well, they took one look at you and they thought you were, rich.
The
Archie,
local guy Philip in London on Fairside Street.
Hey,
He
listen,
told
Terry,
me £3,100.
Terry, does Archie look a little frozen to you?
I think so. Is he okay?
No,
I
we
hope he
don't.
took it.
Maybe he had a myocardial infarction over the entire day, Vincent, and he's laying on the floor gasping for air.
You don't think he had a stroke, do you?
Oh shit, he's gone.
What happened
I didn't
to the
make
cat?
me full screen. I did not make me full screen. StreamYard did because he disappeared. I am now your host.
I hope he's okay. You don't think he was abducted by
anything I want.
aliens, do you? You think a chap was abducted by aliens?
Yeah, it is possible. You know what, Terry? He could be getting probed as we speak. All right, well, let me tell him he's off the air because he might not know. Hold on.
Okay.
Let's try and get him.
I hope he's okay. I hope
you
they
know what?
haven't
We're going
come
to find
for him.
out. Let's find out. Putting him right on speaker. I love that Australian ringtone.
Yeah, it's like that in the UK as well.
Nothing.
I hope he's okay.
You know what? What if he had an aneurysm?
I don't know.
It's like, what if he's
Oh my
bleeding?
God. You take your better call a medic.
Hey, what's 911 in Brisbane?
I don't know.
And now I got to look up his address.
I don't
Guys,
know. Oh Lord.
All right. Listen, here's the thing, guys. I've had to hang up on him because he's just not there. Oh wait, he's coming back. Here he is. Oh, you are alive. You are. Stop, Archie. Just hit the button and come back. Fine, I'll do it. Stop removing yourself.
Are you okay, sir?
Now, we were afraid that you had a stroke or a myocardial infarction.
I had the deal all lined up, and it just pisses me off. You know, I don't want to explain why am I selling this watch to somebody else I know. It's embarrassing. Do you understand that?
No, we don't understand. It's
embarrassing. I don't mind telling the internet. There's no cunt on the internet I like, right? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Present cunts accepted. Super chat.
Black Cat 997 $5. Amazon Prime can have a cheap timing device to you tomorrow, even though the phone probably works.
Exactly. All this is true. I don't know. Listen, I feel like you should just suck it up, take it over to Jimmy Johnny and say, Jimmy Johnny, here's what's going on. I'm tired of this watch. So time graph it and then send it on. That's what you do. Just suck it up and be a big boy. And just say, Jimmy Johnny, this watch has to go. I'm bored of it. I'm buying a Patek World Time, so I'm making some room.
You know something? I have always found a way of an incentive, and this is sort of out like out of page out of Churchill's book, is that if you offer him a nice cigar and a glass of brandy, and over there, and say if he smokes and drinks it, and they say, "Hey, would you do this for me, Johnny, or have a brandy and a smoke?"
Yes.
Yes.
I don't mind. You know what? Let's have a smoke. Let's have a drink now. Let's have a drink now. Hey.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, really? Because what is it? 10 in the morning.
9:30. 9:30. Guitars Chrono £2. Cell Classic. Pam Zenith. Get bluesy. Get a reverso. Yes, I agree.
Not a bad idea.
We must, Harry. We must get together.
Just go suck it up and let Jimmy Johnny know.
Be arranged.
Why don't you just hold on? Here's what you do. You tell Jimmy Johnny that you're $18,000 short for that 12-cylinder, Bentley, and so you're selling off this watch, and then the Bentley will be delivered the next day. What do you think?
I don't want Johnny to know why I'm selling anything.
Well, that's why you're going to invent some shit.
I don't want to get him involved.
I feel like you should get him involved.
I love your reverso. I love the one you had 7-8 years ago, but you showed it had the 8-day power reserve in it.
Wait.
That's
Was
the
that
coolest watch I've ever seen?
I bought another one, and I had
the tribute.
Okay.
No, that was the Reverso Grand Date. You know that one.
Yeah, that's when he had the Monaco.
The Salida movement.
I had that one for 8. It was stolen in the burglary, by the way.
Clyde convinced you to get rid of that Monaco. But
look, I'll tell you honestly, I got rid of it to get the Maserati Blue Daytona.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That one's nice too. Hey, you know, if there's 2 watches or 3 any man could ever own in his lifetime, that be the only watches he has until he dies, would have to be these few options. Would have to be the World Time, the Reverso, the Gold Sub, or the Maserati Blue Dial Daytona. You can never go wrong with that selection, can you?
Well, you would need like something for banging around town where where you weren't wearing something quite so expensive. You need like the Longines Zulu time for your shirt.
No. Long jeans are shit. They were a nice watch 40 years ago. They ain't anymore.
Yeah,
These are the things.
Not bad now though. This one isn't, and I mean because you can't walk around all day long on a $50,000 watch.
That's true, but here's the thing, okay? All right, if you're a chap that only works in an office, you have no adventure in your life like James Bond, then you can't walking around wearing a diver all the time either.
No, you sure can. Why can't
Not
you?
With a suit.
A gold
he
one.
pulls it off because he's sleek.
Sleek.
Yes.
Now, who was your favorite Bond?
Pierce
Sexually.
I tell you, I really liked Roger Moore. No one.
Me
really
too.
he was so cool.
He was very
because he was the actual only one who was British. The rest of them were from Australia. Sean Connery was from Scotland, and Brosnan was Irish. And what's his name? Craig. He was English, but really though, a lot of people in England didn't really even like that guy. So, but though no, it's so it's like this though. No, really, Brosnan was the ultimate like sex looking machine of the 90s and the early millennium because like he won Sexiest Man Alive like 3 times.
You know, many people used to say that I look like him.
Did they really?
A little bit.
Yeah. No, Brosnan, you know how he got his start, though? You know how Brosnan brought the character alive? You all remember the show Remington Steele? Well, that sort of like portrayed him into that whole role. And the car he drove and later on in the series was a super cool car because it was like the one-of-a-kind V12 BMW coupe at the time. And like it was the most expensive in the world.
My son, who I haven't seen in weeks, just walked by. I got to go and say hello. I'll be back.
Okay, off you go. We can't really keep them all, It's not
so
right.
So you remember that show?
Yeah, vaguely.
Okay. Okay, so that's how Brosnan got his start into the GoldenEye sequence. But here's the thing, okay? The car he drove was like at the time. Do you know that car, that BMW, was very hard to get at the time in the United States and Canada because of import taxes and all that? Because it was BMW's first attempt at a W12 engine or a V12 and a Grand Touring luxury coupe. Now, Mercedes had already had one for years, but.
Now, Terry, what do you know about baby back ribs?
Baby back ribs? Well, from Austin Powers, Fart Bastard loved them. No, I'm just.
I've got a slab. I have a slab in the oven that's due to come out in about 20 minutes.
Okay.
So what I'm going to need to do is to take the foil off.
Yes.
Because I've been slow roasting them.
So you have a smoker, don't you? You have a smoker?
No, they're just in the oven. They're just
okay.
I've got a bun in the oven, Terry. I've got a bone in the oven. And but what I want to do is I'm going to go brush them with some barbecue sauce, which means I need like 5 minutes. And I got to do it now. So what that means, Terry, is I'm not here. Archie's not here. This is going to be your show for the next 5 minutes. And go.
Okay. I'll keep them entertained. And I think everyone here is quite pleased at how this show's gone over the last 5 so years. But always, though, Archie, though, I think it's a wonderful idea that you do get your Reverso back because that's quite a watch. And, and you see, it's a great watch, because JJ LeCoultre is just an excellent manufacturer of Swiss watches. And the rest, but Rolex is great too. But really, though, I think you do need your pieces back and what you want had. The World Time, of course, I know it was hard to get rid of that because the World Times are one of a great watch, But I do hope that you get your collection back someday. The Maserati Blue Dial Daytona and the Gold Sub. The Gold Sub is a great watch. It really is. I've actually seen that watch in like perfected form of public before. But it's like this though. You really can't go wrong with a lot of the options you're choosing and all that. So. But no, I just hope that Archie is able to get him a nice piece he really wants. I think most people in here would agree with
I
that.
really want. I tell you what I want is my Breguet. I want a Breguet. You know that? I tell you this now. That's a beautiful watch. That's an exit watch, okay?
Well, but see though, what about Lange?
I actually prefer this to any Lange. Breguet is more. It's fucking beautiful.
It is, but what if the Lange was done in white gold?
Oh no, I could get this in white gold. I like it in rose. Rose is hip. Hip, man.
It is. I mean, I one time I had a vintage solid 18 karat rose gold watch, a beautiful salmon dials from 1945. It was a Vulcane, and it had a very nice, actually at one time Vulcane, when they made their own in-house movements, they were considered exceptionally well-made watches and movements compared to like Longines and all them like 60, 70 years ago. So
Hello,
Yeah, you want to give a quick recap?
Just jumped on now. What the fuck happened? The sale fell through. Yes. Okay. Chief Tip, what happened was I had the watch all wrapped up to deliver, and he said, "Oh, while you're seeing Johnny, it's a third-party person we both know. Just get him to whack it on the timing." And I said, "I don't want to explain to Johnny why I'm selling shit off, why I'm selling the best pieces off. I don't want to do that. It's embarrassing. I lose face. Does that make sense? I lose face."
I'll be honest with you. The watch market really is not what it was like a decade ago, because a lot of people in the United States don't even wear watches anymore. The new generation of like the high school and college kids, they don't even know what the hell a watch is. So other than like an Apple Watch, so they don't even wear a watch primarily in the United States. And that's why like the city I'm in, the small town, believe it or not, I've actually, they have a few diamond stores around here and like locally, not in the mall. I stopped in and asked him and said,
Chief Tit, jump on. Chief Tit,
You know what, Chief Tit, get on here and let's talk about a lawsuit against Dave for welching on the deal. I feel we had a verbal contract. Verbal contract's binding in Australia because they are here under certain conditions, and I feel like we could sue.
No, I just backed out of the deal. I don't want to do that. I said I'm losing face. I don't want to explain to a friend that we both know. Why am I selling off?
Right. That's really why we're going to sue for specific performance, which is a lawsuit to close the contract and to legally honor the deal, which was entered into in good faith. You will be made whole. Your lawyer is dialing in as we speak.
But I'll tell you this, though, who sells many watches in one day and return the next day because they know they're garbage anyways? That's those Timexes.
There we go. Chief Tits joining us. CB, $5. A Breguet not serviced in 11 years isn't a good idea to how uses it. The fact it lost 5 minutes first day means your oil... It doesn't. Fuck.
Oh, fuck. Here you go.
All right. Now, Tits,
let me tell you, Chief Tit, I had the watch all packed, okay? I had it all packed and boxed, okay? I had it all boxed up,
Listen,
right?
we got to talk about
what happened is we know a mutual friend who's going down to Sydney. He said, "Oh, just give it to Johnny. He's going down to Sydney," because we had no other way of getting the watch delivered. The guy's in Sydney, right?
Yeah.
And then he says to me, he goes, "Oh, just drop it off to Johnny." I said, yeah, that's fine. Then he says, "Oh, I was talking to him today, just letting him know I want the fucking money. Okay, just, I want my money."
Yeah.
And he says, "Oh, well, when you're seeing Johnny, can you just ask him to put it on the timing machine to see if it needs a service?" And I'm thinking,
oh, fuck.
I don't want to. Number one, I don't want to explain to Johnny, why am I selling it off? Okay, it's no one's business why I'm selling my good stuff off. I'm selling it off because I want to tour, I want to travel, I want to just, and then I got to explain to Johnny why am I, and then I said to him, I said, it's just getting too many. I don't like it. I don't want to do it. Chief.
So basically, it expanded from a delivery issue into a due diligence thing.
And now I want to sue for specific performance based on the oral contract.
I'm just backing
Absolutely.
out of it. I tell you, I'm backing out. I'm backing out because number one, I'm losing nearly. Just hang on 1 minute. I'm losing 1675, 1,000. Because I put a new strap on it, right?
You let them know that whatever shortfall you're going to have for the subsequent buyer, I'm going to fucking sue him for it. Liquidated damages too.
He hasn't. Look, I just rather just not do the deal. You know, I'd rather keep it. I want to keep it. I'd rather just keep the fucking thing. I honestly don't. It's actually, I love the watch, right?
Even though it's slow.
It's not slow.
Oh, shut up, Mark. You
I try and. I gotta tell you something.
I'm here to help. Listen,
with fucking friends like that, who needs enemies?
We are your support group. Super chat.
Haratown, $5. Archie, you're sitting here crying like a soy bitch. Meanwhile, Trump NYG should have shook many tables to get his fucking money in. You bitch. Look, wow. Look. The problem is, I just don't want to get. I got to give it to the person we both know. I don't want to explain why am I selling this watch off. I don't want to do that. And then he's going to criticize it and critique it. Just fuck off. I don't want to do that.
Super chat.
How slow is it, Archie?
Super chat.
CB, $5. You need to send the watch and use silicone personal lubricant. Now you need that personal lubricant for yourself.
Well, you're getting a lot of helpful suggestions here, including a lawsuit. I really feel like we should send a letter. We really need to send a threatening letter that outlines Dave's choices. Super chat. Super chat. This has been very good for business. This debacle.
You know that?
This fuck up is good for business, Archie.
Of Rolex chocolates. Look at
this. If he invented
Lord. At one time I read the other night that Rolex used to do the caviar thing. If you join the outings and all that.
Did you hide the serial number on that chocolate?
It's gold. It's gold.
Super chat, asshole. Read the fucking super chat.
Super chat. Saving face, a concept for difficult Asian chicks.
You know what's going on here, guys? Look, I would like a quick word of apology. The longer I sit here, the more I become like Bear, and I want to start yelling "fuckface." It's just. It's an occupational hazard, Archie. It can't be helped.
Are those chocolates still good?
Of course they are.
That's a good question. That is a perfectly good question. Okay.
That's right. Box and papers for those chocolates.
I ate those fucking chocolates. I ate them. Okay.
Oh, does the box still smell good?
Okay.
Of course.
They were eaten, Terry.
But where's the champagne?
Archie, would you please tell Terry and Tits why you got kicked out of the AP store in Geneva? Because it had to do with chocolate.
Was on the video with the two Russian guys? Is that the one?
Yeah.
Well, explain why you were removed from the entire boutique and what the chocolate had to do with it.
Were they free?
Those Russian guys said, sit down, and fuck AP. You know this?
You know something? It's not the first time I've heard of such a story. I heard of a guy in somewhere in Turkey about 4 years ago. He got kicked out of an AP boutique at the airport.
Did he eat too many chocolates also?
No, they said he walked in there and had the money to buy a damn watch. And the sales attendant got rude with him at the door, and I told him to leave, and he said, "Fuck you, I don't want to buy your watch anyway." So, because they made a smart-ass comment to him there, and he was actually from Australia, I forget his name though, and he said he was going to go in there and buy a watch, and they were rude as hell to him. They're downright no respect.
Is that a difference in cultural approach for their customers? Is that like
It is like if you're an Alibaba in places, because like they figure unless you're an oil tycoon or oil titan, you don't got no money if you're from England or somewhere or America. So.
What I mean is the older-
DB, $5 to fuck this fuckty to be fuck this fuckty. That is the problem. To fuck this fuckty or be fuck this fuckty. That is the problem.
Or is it fuck this fuck die?
I'm just saying the problem is I didn't want to go and tell my friend why am I selling this beautiful watch. I didn't fucking want him involved in it.
Yeah, but what, are you really going to miss out on the sale just for that? Fuck it, who cares?
Sorry?
Are you going to really miss out on the sale just for that?
Well, for starters, I'm losing money on the deal. I don't feel happy losing money on the deal. But then there's all these hoops, and I don't want to do that. I don't. You want to buy it, you buy it. I'd rather him looked at it, was very happy with it, than paid the money. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it for a third. I don't want a third party to look at it. It's just too much hassle. No third party.
So basically, it was going from I'm giving it to him just so he can deliver it, and now it's gone from I'm giving it to him to deliver it after I inspect it first to see if it's what I want.
No, he's happy. He knows because I bought it off him. He knows exactly what it is. But
so, what's he want it inspected for? To see if it's losing time.
Look, it's innocent enough, but it just shits me. I'm very highly strung. Okay?
No,
Okay?
really?
Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed?
You're kidding.
I have a question. Like, when did all this break? Did all this happen this morning or last night?
It happened this morning. 10 minutes before the show. 20
Okay,
minutes before the show.
So here's my question. Did you have your coffee and your breakfast? Because if you're not caffeinated and you're hungry, then you're just going to be all kinds of hangry, and this is just going to like get you going. But if you had your normal breakfast of pancakes, bacon, toast, crab cakes, honey buns, fried ham, sausage, crisp bacon, grits, Moreton Bay bugs, a side salad, then you would be feeling a lot. Mashed potatoes, I forgot. Macaroni.
What are you talking about? That'll kill somebody if they eat wet for breakfast.
I'm sorry. Do you not know this man?
Well, but that don't mean he would eat all that, does it?
Super chat, $2. Is that what they would call a slider if it worked?
I don't get it.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I mean, a slider here we call a little sandwich, a little hamburger.
Yeah, a little hamburger. Yeah. I don't know.
Look, I just think it just the deal was pissing me off. Okay, it pisses me off. Sometimes it's nice to back out of things. So just fuck it.
Archie, listen. Maybe Mark's right. Maybe you needed something to sort of like give you a sugar boost or something. Maybe you needed to eat a croissant or something with some jam, a nice, flat white with it. Maybe you would have looked at it differently. You got the shits because you haven't eaten. That's what it is, isn't it?
You got low blood sugar.
I just got the shits because I'm losing money on it, and then I didn't want Johnny to scrutinize my thing. Okay?
Everything feels better after a bowl of oatmeal. All right. Well, look,
he's got to have his wheat bix.
I feel like a decision has been made. We cannot reverse it. It is what it is. All right. Hold on. CB
Super chat.
Now I get it. Super chat.
Slide it gently. To slide it gently.
In gently, yes.
Oh, I got some chocolates and I'm gonna have a few. I got
Are you
for
gonna
Christmas.
slide them in gently, Terry?
No, I think the dark cocoa, because the doctor tells you here in America, dark chocolate's good for your heart. So that's good. I think a dark chocolate. Too bad you can't join me, Arch. I don't know. I think they're Russian.
Archie, do you like dark chocolate? What do you think of dark chocolate?
I love dark chocolate.
I like white and I like milk. I don't. Dark really pisses me off. Okay.
I find it bitter or something. What is it?
Oh, it is.
You know what it is? It's your low.
It's real. It's
high
real. I like
estrogen
artificial chocolate.
Women prefer milk chocolate typically. It takes a real man to do a shot of bitter chocolate.
So does that mean what do you like?
I like every kind of chocolate made, but I do like very bitter, very strong dark chocolate. I do.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, when I used to live in Spain on and off, and you would get the liquid chocolate, which is very dark, very thick, very nice. Like,
that's fucking annoying that he hasn't sold the Breguet. It really pisses me off.
I think we should sue him.
I'd rather keep it. I'd rather just keep. I actually like the watch. I love the watch. Okay.
Well, now we won't be able to sue him because he's admitted live and on the air.
I love it.
You
I
know,
love
he
it.
didn't want to sell it anyway, so
That's it.
It'll be used against us in a court of law.
I am more than happy to keep it. I was losing money on it. Fuck me dead. A dealer wants to buy it off you. There's money in it. Any watch a dealer wants to buy off you and lose only $1,600. There's fucking money in the thing.
So you're
I
saying Dave
understand
could
where he's
offer?
coming from. He's thinking to himself, look, I'm losing $1,600. At least make it an easy transaction and don't try to fuck me with all this other stupidity, right? If he's going to get fucked with stupidity, he might as well deal with the public punters and get some dickhead to come around and go, can I have a look at it first?
Exactly.
That's the whole point of trading your car in or whatever. So take the fucking thing. I haven't even washed it and give me your credit.
Yeah, just I actually, yeah, and I sold my car, of course.
You know what? Forbin Colossus has a good idea. Just tell Dave you want to refund. You want to return the watch for a full refund based on your initial purchase.
Yes.
That's a great idea. Just tell him you want a full refund. In other words,
That's right. So,
18 that you want what
exactly.
you paid for it.
Exactly. So if it goes to that Johnny guy and he tests the seconds and the seconds are off,
tell him it's slow. I want to.
You sold me a dud back then, you fucking bastard. I want my money back at the original amount.
Exactly.
I'm happy just to back out of the deal.
I'd like you to speak to my solicitor about this.
I'm happy to back out of deals. You know, it's okay. I don't need to sell it. I don't need to fucking sell. I actually like the watch.
How about getting a refund?
I'm happy to keep it. I like it. I like the watch. That's fucking. You know, can I tell you something strange about this watch? I actually like this watch more than my world time I had.
Well, that's because it's there and the world time is gone.
No, I'm serious. Even before then, I thought which one I could actually had solace selling the world time because I thought, I got the beautiful Breguet.
World time was a bit small. It was a bit
Sorry?
small. The world time was a little bit small.
It's 39.5. This is 40.
Yeah,
there's no difference, Mark.
I guess that's true.
That was the big world time. That was bigger than Tan's.
Yes.
It was bigger.
Yeah, but Tan's little. 38 would like a 38 millimeter would lap over the edges of his wrist.
38 and a half.
I got to get my shots in while I can.
I like this watch. I really do like the Breguet, okay? I do like it.
Mm-hmm. All right.
That was so good. It made me want to celebrate the moments of my life.
Go ahead, Terry. Tell us about the happy moments.
You know,
it's Canadian chocolate. It's gluten-free from Trader Joe's.
Watch.
What?
It's gluten-free Canadian chocolate from Trader Joe's. They call it a store.
Very nice, but we were talking to Archie because it's his show. Archie, what the fuck?
Oh, yes, sorry.
I might just wear the fucking thing.
Well, you're going to wear it now.
You could do that. You could wear it. You can wear it everywhere. Even.
He's right. It needs some airtime. Bring it back.
Just when anybody asks you what time it is, just add 5 minutes or subtract 5 minutes.
I might actually take this to Hong Kong with me. What do you think?
Well, Archie, I think you need a world time. I really do. Because you got to know what time it is in Australia and also Hong Kong. So,
you know, I mean, comment either. Terry, could you read this comment for me because this is fun.
Beef tits, monstrous masculinity is still only barely bringing this panel's sexuality back to even. I guess that would make sense, but it's no. He needs it. He needs the world time, even if it's in rose gold, white gold, yellow gold, whatever. He needs the world time.
If he goes to Hong Kong, Arch, when you go to those dealers in Hong Kong, are they the sort of people where if you rocked up with that watch, you'd say, "How much would you give me for it?"
They're just cunts.
Oh, they can't.
Then I would really lose my temper.
Okay, but would you lose adequate value on the world time versus the Breguet? Because wouldn't it be like an even trade?
Just cunts on everything. That's what they are. They're cunts.
When you walk up the set of stairs in that back alley for that massage, when in Hong Kong, do you wear the watch and risk getting the oils and creams on it, or do you put it in your shoe?
Well, that's a good question.
I thought they gave you a personal locker for that.
What do they do? What do you do with it?
I've got a super chat here from CB. He said, just wear it, but never changed it. Just wear it, but never changed it. But never change it. There you go. That's what he says. Just wear it.
You know what? I've got to tell you something. As a side gimmick thing, I'm thinking about giving plasma because they don't have sperm banks here. So I'm thinking about giving plasma. If I do that, I think I could probably within about 5 months buy his world time if he let me.
What the fuck did you just say?
I said here in this part of the
You
United
can
States.
sell plasma. You can sell blood to America.
Yeah,
You know,
there you
America,
go, Archie.
they
See,
pay you money. They pay you for blood donation.
yeah, they
Mate,
do
have
that
you
in
ever donated
Australia,
blood
don't they?
yet?
What the fuck are you talking about? Were you going to harvest a kidney next? Or what are you going to do?
Have you
Well,
changed?
if I do
Have
that-
you ever donated blood? Have you donated
No.
blood, Chief Jet?
Just once in my life, but I hate needles.
Okay, well, here's the
Wah,
thing.
wah.
That's an extra income, though. See, it's like an extra $1,000 a month or so.
No,
See,
he donates sperm. for
$1,000
the-
a month? You're joking,
Yeah,
aren't you?
as much as you want.
No, well, no, I'm not joking. Here in America, they pay big dollars for that.
Big, strong major in the army, dive master, been down to 100
Speaking
fucking
of
meters.
blood donations, I was watching a thing on
I get the
sperm
deal.
donations on Facebook this morning.
I get queasy.
Well,
Came
yeah.
up and they said, "Oh, what method of application?" Oh, look, this really cool guy. He goes, "Oh, I think we'll do natural method." They offered natural.
You know, there was a rumor in the entertainment industry about 20 years ago. Joan Rivers used to rub that on her face.
Super truck.
Sorry,
Facial
never
cream.
charge it. $2 CB.
I don't know what that means.
Never change it.
CB's drinking and fucking up the super chats, which means he has to. You could just explain in the comments, but if you want to explain yourself fully in either a super chat or a full comment, I will watch for it, CB, because we're a little lost, to be honest. Sorry, there's a
Wait a
delay.
minute, can
That's part of
I-
what.
sorry, Arch, can you just go over that whole natural method thing? What the fuck was
I
that?
feel like he's talking about the rhythm method
Natural method.
or pulling out. Well, I don't know what it's.
But the way you said it, so matter of fact, you can do it like this, or there's always the natural method. Did you keep a straight face when he said natural method?
I might have been not paying attention.
You know, Patek Philippe is like Rolls Royce. It rolls off the tongue just right. It sounds expensive.
God, you know what? If we could just imagine the things that have rolled off your tongue, Terry. Mike.
Hey,
Mark.
please,
Mikey.
Mark,
All good, Mikey. Glad to.
Chief Tit,
What do you
Hail
think, Mikey? The deal fell through, Mike. The deal fell through.
for
guess
what?
what?
Oh, dear
For the
God.
fucking Breguet. We've got to hear about it now for the next 20 years again.
Exactly. Archie, go ahead and recap for Mike. You know you want to.
Here we go. You're not going to believe it, Mike.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, tell me the impossible.
Well, I
story.
think Archie looks frozen again.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Or
no,
mildly
the aliens
retarded,
have
one or the
come
other.
back for him.
It's not his
Oh.
internet. He's actually frozen physically.
It's the aliens. They've abducted him.
He's being
So
probed.
what
Are you
happened,
all right
Mikey?
there?
Mikey, the deal is, the guy said to me, I got to give it to a third-party person we know because he's out of state. And I was okay with that. Then he said, oh, can you just get him to test the timing? And I said, look, I don't want to explain to this guy we know why am I selling my best watches off. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Do you understand? Embarrassing. I lose face. I don't want to do that. I don't want to lose face. Okay?
What can you do?
He's got pride, he's got pride.
I'm
Yes,
serious.
sir.
You understand, Chief? I don't want to explain why am I. Oh, I'm selling this off. I don't want to explain why I'm doing it.
Exactly right. Yeah, exactly. Fuck him. You got rid of the BMW, you got the money in the account. Fuck him. Who needs them?
That's
Cunts.
it.
And you know what? It was probably
I got
Johnny.
enough.
Probably,
I got enough reserve. I got enough.
that's
It's
right.
okay.
Fuck him. Johnny was probably going to be the buyer.
He's probably getting it for a really good deal anyways. And
I just backed out. I
He's-
just backed. I don't want to do it anymore. That's it. That's it. It's okay. I don't. I just pisses me off. Okay, it pisses me off.
yeah. No, I understand that. 100%. People, you're giving them the world and they still want more. It's like, fuck you.
I'm calling it a favor, getting my friend, our mutual friend, to take it down to him. I don't want to get him involved in the transaction. It just.
Yeah.
Can't you just get a courier down?
No,
Well, you
I
don't
don't do
trust him.
that. I don't do that. I don't do that. But anyhow, it doesn't matter. You know what? It doesn't matter. Okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Deal's not happening. That's okay.
So how do you feel about that, Mike? Michael, young Michael, what's your views on that, Michael?
Well,
Michael, Bonnie's calling.
this is for the skeleton brigade, correct?
Yeah.
That was a beautiful watch.
I like the.
You didn't like that one. You liked the other one.
Yeah, I like the white enamel brigade that you've got. But regardless, I know Archie loves both of his brigades, and so if he chooses not to sell one of them, that's on him. That's his decision.
Super chat, Archie.
CB. The fucking watch is dry. Do not wind it. Okay, no problems. Don't winding it. Leaving it. Thank you, CB.
You know, is anyone on the super chat panel? Any of them watchmakers? Just curious.
We used to have
Any of them what?
Watchmakers.
It was a panelist that used to dabble in watchmaking. I forget his name. You remember who I'm talking about, don't you, Archie? He was one of our regular panelists, maybe 6 months, a year ago, and he dabbled in watchmaking himself, and would do minor repairs, and taught himself by pulling apart old watches and just diving in. I'm just spacing out his name, but that's the only person. The only other watchmaker I know is my watchmaker who works at my jeweler, who can fix anything. It doesn't matter what it is.
About 18 years ago, I kept on eyeballing a Rolex Trellini solid gold yellow gold pocket watch. It was for sale. And they only wanted at the time £7,500 for it. And this was a antique store in part of the other lower part of London. And I asked him, I said, what's wrong with it? He says, nothing wrong with it. He said it came from the estate sale and they couldn't sell it. So he only paid £6,800 for it. So he said it had everything with it, box, documentation, all that. It was from 1991. And he said that I don't have any use for it really because I got a bunch of Cartiers and stuff for sale. So he said that I only want £7,500 for it, including VAT tax and all that. I bought it at the time. I had the money, but I didn't buy it though, so I bought something else. I regret that because it was a really neat looking pocket watch.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Super chat, Arch. Haratan.
Super chat. Haratan. Here we go. We've got a super chat. $2. Mike the Snake. How has being Caesar's grandson changed your life?
Good question.
Well, I'm treated like royalty when I go to that little town called Cerqueta in Italy. That's about it.
That's about it?
Yeah, I mean, otherwise, my name, my dad took on his stepfather's last name, so the name I carry now.
Have you ever been to the Colosseum in Rome and gone to the stadium and done this business? Just sort of keep the practice up.
No.
Have you ever thought about reversing the name back, Mike?
My brother's got a little tattoo of our blood last name on their arms, little tattoos, and I thought about it. I still may, but before that, I'm going to get that shooting star, the tail art on my dad's F-104. I'm going to get a tattoo of that, and that's coming up here probably in the next month or two. I will be getting that on my left left arm, upper arm, and it's a really cool emblem. Archie, you know what an F-104 is, right?
Yes, it's an aircraft, isn't it?
Yeah, they call it the manned missile or the Widowmaker, kind of like
Yes.
the 935. It had super 7-foot wings, and this is if you go full screen, I can show you. This is the tail art. This is my dad's airplane, and I'm gonna get
Oh,
I'm gonna get that shooting star on my
Oh,
arm.
that's neat. That's cool. You know,
Yeah.
I have a dream when I hit about 50, I'm going to try and see if I can get me a pilot's license and a plane, but not a jet. I want one of prop job planes because jets are so expensive to maintain and everything.
If you're serious and you start looking, you will be surprised how you can find a very, very inexpensive airplane. You know, a Cessna 172, 182, for not much, and as long as it's been kept up and flown, and each year it's had its annual, you know, it has all of its paperwork and everything. You can find planes for 20, 30 grand.
Really?
Yes,
Well,
100%.
that is so cheap. Because, you know, I tell you what, it's, yeah, the Cessna, there's a lot of people in England and there's too. They're really reliable. No, it's just, but, you know, the way I look at it, that sounds great, but though, I just asked this though, how, like, if you leave the plane parked for like a year and you don't use it, I mean, what do you do? I mean, do you leave it there and like you have to keep the maintenance routine on the engine or no?
Well, if you own it, each year the plane has to undergo an annual inspection that runs
Okay.
between $1,000 and $2,000, depending on your small airplane. And
Okay.
it goes up, you know, the bigger the airplane.
Right.
And then if you want to park it outside, it's probably like $7,500 a month for tie down fees,
Okay.
or if you wanna rent a hangar at the airport. I paid $350 a month for my hangar because they didn't have any small hangars. They only had a large one that could hold 2 of my planes, but it was the only thing they had, and so I had to go for that.
How many
And
planes do you have, mate?
oh, I just had the one, but I didn't want to leave it. I didn't want to keep it outside. It was brand new and beautiful and sparkly, clean, and
I
polished.
think that'd be so cool to do that. Like, I mean, it's especially if you live in somewhere like Egypt and you like, you know, you got your qualifying, you got a Cessna, and you fly all
Egypt,
over
they'll
like
shoot you
Egypt.
down. What are you talking about? Egypt, they'll
No, they
fucking shoot you
won't.
down.
That doesn't
People
mean
have
they
been
will. It
Well,
doesn't mean they
dangerous.
will.
once you get up in the air, there's lots of rules and regulations, and where you can and can't fly, and there are maps, and like any modern plane has, instead of actual maps, it has a little TV screen,
Oh, okay.
and it will
Sorry to
tell you.
interrupt you, Mike. There's a super chat, Archie. Two of them.
No worries.
Super chat.
Oh.
We've got one from Phoenician Cedar, $2. Make the snake. Complains. Also get milky oil. You betcha.
I think any engine can.
Any engine. That's where the coolant goes into the oil.
No, it's when you start your car or motorcycle or any engine and only run it for a moment and then shut it off and put it through a quick heat cycle. You don't warm it up all the way. You don't get the oil above 200 degrees, and so it causes condensation inside the motor. And if you don't drive or fly or run the motor for like 20 minutes or a half an hour and get that oil all the way up to temperature, the water won't boil out of the oil. And so that's why air-cooled Porsches get milky oil, because the guy thinks he's doing his car good by starting it for 5 minutes every weekend to keep the blood flowing through it. And all he's doing is putting a heat cycle through it and drawing water into the motor every time he does that. And then he checks it at the end of the year. He checks the oil and it's all milky, and he wonders, how can I have water in my engine, in my air-cooled engine, with no coolant, and it's simply because you didn't drive it enough.
Milky oil. We know what happens.
CD, $2, Mike, can teach you safe crashing.
$20,000 crashed only once.
Any flight you can walk away from is a good landing. Any landing you can walk away from is a good landing.
That's about the same advice I have. Although I never had any problems landing. I've flown radio controlled airplanes since the age of like 7 or 8 years old, and I've flown them on a world class level, and so all of the like rookie mistakes that a regular person taking flying lessons would do, like on landing, if they if they get blown up a little bit on landing on approach, you get into that oscillation sometimes where you bounce off the ground 2-3 times, real rough landings.
Mike, are you instrument certified? Can you fly at night in fog?
No. I only got my light sport pilot's license, which is a new class they developed for people who lost their licenses due to not failing their medicals or whatever, or me with my pre-existing conditions. I probably wouldn't pass medical, and if you don't pass medical, it's over. There's no second chances. There's no second tries. You cannot. You just get your normal pilot's license. But they started this new class called light sport, and it's got a lot of regulations. The plane has to be 2 places only, can only go 135 miles an hour, no retractable landing gear, fixed pitch propeller, has to weigh under this amount, and
you're a man of many talents. Many talents, Mike.
That's about it. But the light sport class doesn't require a medical. Okay, driver's license is all you need to have, and with that, you can take your light sport lessons and get your light sport license. Now, what the difference between light sport and your commercial license is, you can't fly at night. You don't have to bother getting instrument rated because you're never going to fly at night. You can't. I don't think you can fly out of country. And yeah, there's a bunch of restrictions. You can't fly over 10,000 feet. There's a lot of restrictions to light sport, but you can still get up there. You can still get in your plane and go up and have fun. And there's lots of planes. They've recently changed the weight.
I don't trust those fucking things, Mike. Here in Australia, all we hear about literally once a month is one of those small fucking things going down and everybody getting killed. It was only a couple of months ago, one of them landed on a fucking green at a golf course. You see that, Arch, on the news?
Yeah. My father.
I don't get in those things.
Hold on. Did they make it to the green, or did they, fail in the rough? Because that
in the rough, it's terrible.
Changes the score a lot.
My father 3 years ago crash landed his small airplane on the way to LA, but survived. Almost lost his leg.
Landed on the I-10.
No.
Diamond smuggler.
There's a big giant mountain called the Grapevine that you drive up and over when you're on your way to LA coming from up north, going south. And it's this mountain range. It's really tall and really jagged and crooked, and my father ran out of gas or something right as he was flying over the top of the Grapevine.
It's a bit of bad planning.
He flew and crash landed near Ventura, where my brother lived, and in the sand in the desert.
I think you get in trouble for that, like if it's because you didn't carry enough fuel.
I don't think he got in trouble because he got so fucking. His plane was completely totaled, and he got completely fucking fucked up.
Did that make one of those airplane investigation things on Fox? Did it make it into one of the episodes?
Listen, I got a friend in New Zealand. Okay, he flies helicopters like for fun, and he realized what he told me was, when you go back to the airport in New Zealand, they inspect the plane, and you better have 10% more fuel. Like, you can't land on less than 10%, or it's a massive fine. and he was running on fumes. He knew he could have made it to the airport, but he would have got this huge fine. So he landed in a sheep field because a lot of sheep in New Zealand. Lands in a sheep field, borrows the farmer's truck, drives to the airport, buys a bunch of jerry cans of fuel, goes back, fills up a little helicopter a little bit, and then leaves and goes to the.
Yeah.
I think Bateman had a helicopter. So Bateman had a helicopter?
Only in New Zealand, because it's such a small country. If they don't know each other,
how would they know how much fuel you had when you land? How do they know?
Because they look, they come, they inspect it right when you land.
Usually, he's probably rents his helicopter. He probably doesn't own it, right?
Oh no, this is a very wealthy guy and he owns it.
Well, then he shouldn't. They probably wouldn't razz him too much. You land your helicopter, you get out, and you fucking.
He was afraid to. He said it was better the way he did it because then he had no.
Yeah, well, I mean, better not to poke the bear.
Yeah.
Scare
the shit out of the sheep. He told me he gave the farmer a couple thousand.
The rule for light sport is I think you have to land with at least 10% fuel in your tank.
Aircraft is a Robinson. You get a Robinson. 1 minute, I got to pass on a camera.
Yeah, Robinson. That's like my least favorite helicopter. They're so ugly.
What's happened? Oh, okay. Where's Wally? Let's have a look. What's he got? He's got some business cards. You see that little white container there? The yellow container in the middle. It looks like it's open in the middle there, right in the middle, just to the right of the business.
Yeah. I see it.
That's for pre-printed stationery and business cards.
It looks like a condom dispenser or candy.
Yeah, there's something
there. We want to know, behind you, Archie.
Shush, the teacher's back.
Archie, behind you, turn around. There's a little yellow open cardboard box directly behind you. What's in it?
Oh, that's business cards.
There we go.
Good call.
Were you saying there was condoms there, were you?
Well, I thought it might be.
Not me.
I got those in my desk. Well,
hold on. Let's have
What's that thing?
Regular fit. Did you see regular fit?
Size small. Are those Asian? Asian small. Look, they're all unused.
Did you guys hear that joke about when the Americans were supplying condoms to the Soviet Union during the Second World War?
We dropped the huge ones and said they were size small. Archie,
that's right. Yeah.
When did those condoms expire? Archie, are they expired?
That's actually quite funny.
Are you sure? They're probably as dried out as that. They're probably as dried out as that Breguet.
No, he re-oils them.
I'll never be able to sell anything now, CB.
They're as dry as that Breguet.
Hey, speaking of oil, this is a serious question for you watch people.
Yes.
I heard that the type of oil they use is something called squalene, and that you can only get it from a shark or from the side of a human being's nose. Is that true?
Oh, whale, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it's called like beluga caviar, the best in the world. So it's true. It comes from a whale.
No, it doesn't. It comes from fucking sturgeon.
Beluga comes from a whale.
Have you ever tasted whale? Have any of you guys tasted whale?
No.
I'm not allowed to.
Super chat.
Starchy, what in the world would Archie need condoms for? By the way, I had a full STD test. Did you know this?
Yeah, we don't even know why you did that either.
Oh, did you guys see my results?
Yeah,
I tell you what, I got a text message. Let me show it
gonorrhea,
to you.
No
By the way, for $10, I will text it to you, and you can.
By the way, Archie. By the way, we would respect you more.
Partners.
We would respect.
Why
you more
do you need an
STD
panel?
Sorry.
I said we would respect you more if
Here
at
we
least
go. Here's the results here. Let's have a look here. Hi. Your STI test results for gonorrhea and chlamydia are
Wait. Whoa. Did you read the
action is required.
Did you read the top line where it said "Dear Incel"?
Hi. Your STI results for gonorrhea and chlamydia are negative. No action and that's from Rapid Testing Center. There were a few dodgy fuckers. I went in there. There were a few nervous, dodgy fuckers lining up. I can tell you that myself.
Well, you weren't
included.
one of them. We know.
I was the old fuck. I was the chubby. I was the chasey. I was the chubby. There were some very nervous punters lined up there.
Guys, you know why Archie went in there? Because he wanted to just look at people who have sex. He just wanted to look at them.
You know, Sterling Original has actually
chat.
made a copy of his
That's
Breguet.
that is my test results.
Looks like a
See,
watch.
they're
Looks
not-
like a
they're
Cartier.
negative.
Oh, it does.
Super chat.
Bulgari.
Syphilis. And
Those test results were some of the boxing
HIV.
papers with the Breguet. You know that, don't you?
That's right.
It's got the purchase
I
receipt.
think you're
it's
pretty
clear
safe, Archie. Archie's the only guy I know who uses those condoms 2 at a time. Double bagger. Super chat.
Super chat CB $2. Rest assured, nobody in the chat will buy it anyway. Thank you, CB.
Exactly. Wait, is he referring to the dried out condoms or to the dried out Breguet? I'm very confused.
By the way, Marky, tomorrow's normally my day off. I was actually going to do a show tomorrow
Oh, why?
because I'm flying the day after.
All right.
And then
all
I was
right.
going to take a few days off because I'm at an expensive hotel.
Ooh, I like a few days off. Wait, if you're in an
Yeah.
expensive hotel, shouldn't you work to make like a little something?
The people I stay with already booked it. I'm not paying for it. Remember, I
God
told you
forbid
I
you
stay
should
with
put a
this
little-
old couple. This is how they're passive aggressive, Chief Tit. I stay that they booked this hotel last time and they deliberately booked the buffet breakfast and they kept saying to me, eat more, we paid so much, eat more.
Yeah, yeah.
And then later on, after
Told him he was fat. They
they
told
said,
him he was
oh,
fat.
you put weight on. I said, what do you fucking expect? I had 4 omelets, waffles, bacon, everything.
Mashed
How do you
potatoes,
eat all
honey
that?
ham,
You
crisp
didn't want to
bacon,
eat it.
sushi, cold
You see, he didn't want to eat it, Mark. He was just getting
ham,
his money's worth for these poor people. He didn't want to do it.
Exactly. And then they say to me, oh, you
baked
put weight
beans.
on. And then, you know what pisses me off? I don't know about this,
They
Chief.
made
Tit.
the pants.
They asked
Tell
me,
me, tell
can we have a pair of your shorts? We've got a really good tailor. I want to get you some more pants. And then they got the pants made, and then they bitch about that. Fuck, you put on weight. You don't put on any more weight. I'm thinking, fucking hell, why? I don't want to give you my pants ever again.
Listen, all you need to do
That
is
makes
take
sense.
those pants.
Yeah,
to
you're
the
coming back
airport.
with a fucking complex every time, you know?
And last
Just take
time I
it-
stayed with them, because they said, oh, you can leave some clothes here. I took everything out and packed it, right? Because I got so pissed off with them, right? They said, are you
Yeah.
not coming back? They said to me, are you not coming back? They're so passive aggressive, right?
Look, you tell them to keep the
And
pants
then-
and use it at the airport for a windsock.
and then you wouldn't believe this, right? And
Yeah.
then they're trying to set me up with this other lady, and they go,
Yeah.
oh, but he's put on weight since last time he was here.
That's a great intro. Jesus.
Instead of trying to sell the man,
Yeah, exactly.
here he is.
I got to be totally honest with you. They're just so passive aggressive. It's hilarious, you know?
Are they actually
And then-
Chinese or are they expats of some sort?
No, they're Chinese.
They're Chinese. Okay, right.
They're old school Chinese, right? And then, like, they're just so, like, okay. Then they had all these nasty women who've had bastard husbands. They introduced me to, and I don't know what to say. It's just I don't know.
Any
Oh,
of
they
them- any
asked
of them
me too. They said to me, look, can you bring some souvenirs for us? That's what they said to
Yes.
me. So, I've already.
Condoms and business cards.
No, they said,
What is about
the funny thing is, did you know these kangaroos here that I'm bringing to them, they're made in China?
Oh, that's cute.
I'm bringing, so I got a koala.
Oh, that's
Bring some
cute.
souvenirs. We want to give them to some of our friends.
Archie, bring the condoms and the Breguet.
So,
And spare shorts. Apparently, they need spare shorts over there. What? I don't understand. Can you tell me why did they want your shorts again? Did they want to copy them or something?
They were going to go.
no, they
camping.
got a tailor who made me
They were going
Okay.
camping. They needed a tent.
these shorts I'm wearing. These are
Yeah.
actually made by them. They got them made for me.
You know what? You could fit
Okay.
5 Chinese men in that.
Bespoke shorts just
So
for
they got the
Archie.
shorts made for me because they said, give us a pair of shorts, we'll get some made for you.
You know
And
what
then
it
they
is,
start
Archie?
criticizing, hey, don't put any more weight on. That's what
They're embarrassed to be seen
So
with you in those Australian
passive aggressive.
Oh my god, they were probably
then-
trying to steal the IP of the shorts design. You know
Then
what I mean?
they bought. They told me they've already. I said to them, "There's no good coffee in China." They
Yeah.
bought an espresso machine, and they
Yes.
bought $300 worth of capsules to go with it. I said, I can't drink that much coffee.
Do they drink coffee?
No, they hate it, but they bought it for them. Oh, you got a Porsche? Look at that Porsche. Can you bring that? Show us that little mug there. Look at that mug.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, look at that.
Where did you get that from? That's so cool.
Well, it's just one of those presents they give you when you go for a service once a year.
You got a Porsche?
Yeah,
I've got a
he's got
Porsche.
a 911.
No, I don't. I've got a Cayenne.
Oh, you got a Cayenne.
Well, the wife has a Cayenne. Come on.
Well, I've got the Cayenne.
How
She
does
drives
the
the Cayenne.
Cayenne? What's the smaller one? What's the smaller
The
one?
Macan.
The
the
718.
How does it
I had a-
compare?
I like the Cayenne. I think it's a good car. It's actually
had
been
one.
really
I
reliable.
liked
Is the
it.
Cayenne the sports car or the SUV?
No, it's an SUV.
SUV.
It's the
Okay,
biggest-
the
biggest
Cayman. The Cayman is the sports car,
Yeah,
right?
they've got Porsche has two SUVs, the Cayenne larger and the Macan smaller.
Yeah. And
I
then
love
they have
them.
I've had
their,
both.
their
They're
one
expensive.
four door
They're
is
not
the
No,
No,
they're
the
not
Panamera
cheap. I had
is
both
their
of them, and
four door.
that Porsche.
And you know what's unbelievable? When the car was in there getting the service for a couple of days, they gave us as a replacement car
Something
this
more
thing called
expensive.
it was the Taycan. You know, the four door electric thing.
Electric one. Electric.
Oh my god, that thing's like the Batmobile. It's incredible.
Every time
They
I took my Porsche
depreciate
in for
like fuck.
service,
You realize that, Chief Tit? You know they depreciate.
Absolutely.
Like you can buy a 1-year-old one of those for about a third of new price.
You serious? I didn't know that.
They are unsellable. They are so bad. They are so
Hey,
Breguet
bad.
of
you're
cars.
right. Porsche doesn't sell cars. These
I don't know
people
why
just
they
lease
don't sell
them in
well.
America.
They're a fantastic car, but they
Well,
depreciate.
they were like when Porsche, had the air-cooled engines in the original 911. Those are going for like big bucks now. The ones that's like 30 years old and so, because the 993 Turbo is like the last generation of air-cooled engine, and everyone
And
loved that car for some
the
reason. So.
964 is also classic. I love the 964
Yeah.
out of the 9. That's my favorite. Chief Tit, you know the funny thing is,
Super Chat is the funny thing.
SUVs. You know the Mercedes S-Class electric. They are EQS. They depreciate so badly.
Most of the new Mercedes don't have great resale value anyways, unless it's an SL.
Supercharge from Hurricane.
Here we go. We got a super chat here. Huratan. AC3, are you going to be staying in Hanoi with Easy and plowing pussy at his place, or will you be seeking Mika arrangements at a local holiday inn? I will tell you this, I'm not staying with Easy. He's got snakes. I'm not staying with any person who has snakes.
It's a bit revolting.
Well, I think the story is he got busted trying to smuggle snakes. I don't know if he's a herp and actually keeps them as a hobby. He's not a herpetologist. I think he was just transporting them for money and got caught.
Arch, why do you reckon those electric cars go down so much secondhand? Is it because of the limited life of the battery, and then you're up for a fucking fortune? Is that what it is?
Nobody wants them.
I've tried to I've asked people that own Priuses and stuff, and most every time the answer has been, my Prius has lasted 10 years and still gets the same mileage it did the day I bought it, and the battery is fine. And everybody's fear is that the battery is going to go dead and you need to replace it, and it's really expensive. But
I think
the batteries seem to last a long fucking time.
I think the problem is in those electric cars, when you buy a Porsche, let's be totally honest, a Porsche or a BMW, it's their engine that is part of the appeal. So I think the problem is if you're going to buy electric, I think you normally Tesla or BYD, you normally the Porsche ones. What's the advantage in a Porsche? You know, I think that's the problem. It's kind of just for some reason they're not flavor of the month anymore. They were very very cool, but they just kind of. I'm gonna ask AI, why does the Porsche Taycan depreciate? We'll ask AI, see what it says. This is AI. And it says the Porsche Taycan depreciates. Okay, they lose 100,000 in 4 years. Okay, the reason is, unlike traditional gas-powered Porsche, the Taycan is treated by the market more like a tech product than a car. Significant updates to range, charging speed, and software in future mod. Okay, so yeah, it's. I think it's just not flavor of the month. You know.
Yeah.
So is that basically saying that people hold off because they think there's going to be better versions coming out in due course?
Super chat.
I think the
I
people
think
that buy
it's- yeah, I
electric
think
Porsches are just made of money and decided to
I think
try
it's
it
become a
out or
self-fulfilling
switch over.
prophecy. People look at it and think, "Fuck, it's no longer flavor of the month."
Super
And it's
chat.
depreciated so bad. Even Porsche dealers won't buy them back. Did you know that, Chief Tit?
Oh, I didn't know that at all. No.
Well,
I
they're
didn't know
very
that.
skeptical. Huracan, $2. Mike the Snake. Who are the top 3 herpetologists in the verse?
I don't know, but I know where they live, Florida. That's where they had a big monsoon or hurricane that came in, and they had a large building filled with lots of different snakes that got blown over, and all of these snakes non-indigenous to the area got let out into the Florida Everglades and are now causing huge problems.
Also, the velociraptors got loose too.
Yeah, those two, man.
What's a
Fuck,
velociraptor?
those things run.
That's lizards, isn't it?
Oh,
That's lizards.
The velociraptors, that's a dinosaur from the Cretaceous era. You should really start watching Jurassic Park a little bit better.
Let me say this. I think the problem with those Porsches is they came out, they were so new, they were so popular, and all of a sudden they became dog shit. They were not the trendy thing, and Porsche didn't back them up by holding the resale value. If they would have bought them back, they would have. I think the dealer they panicked as well.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I remember when Audi had that problem. Audi had that problem many years ago with the A6. And you know what they did? They had a guaranteed buyback at a certain percentage of your car if you sold it back to them within 5 years of purchasing it.
Yeah,
I think it was like to artificially keep the residual up, you know?
Almost like a lease. Yeah, you keep the miles under a certain number, and within a certain amount of time, they'll buy it back from you.
Yeah, for some certain. It wasn't
you don't see that very. I've not seen that very often in America.
No, they don't do it much here anymore as well. But I remember it specifically with an Audi. They had the A6 it applied to, probably about 15 years ago or 10 years ago, because they had a big problem that the resales were shit. So they decided to come up with this thing with fixed service contract. It's not going to cost more than X, Y, and Z, whatever it is, for like 5 years, and then we'll buy it back off you for like 80% of whatever the price was, or whatever that figure was. I don't know if it was or not.
Man.
So it was good. It was a good deal.
Here's a 2022 Taycan for 65,000 US.
Yeah.
They look good.
Have you ever, like, if you drive one, it's incredible. It's like a normal Porsche that just doesn't make any noise. And you put your foot down, it's just goes, silently goes.
Most electric cars haul ass. Just
Would you like fake sound? Would you like fake sound in it?
Yes, I would.
They
You know,
do
BMW,
when they're backing
when
up.
they did i8, they put fake sound in it. Did you know that?
A lot of cars pipe in fake sound. They
do.
Mine does too. Mine does it.
They pipe engine sounds in through the stereo so that because they run so goddamn quiet you can't hear anything, And the worst thing is if you have a manual, you can't even hear when to shift. Like so you either have to shift by the tachometer.
You use the rev counter.
Yeah, but I mean, it's difficult when you can't hear the engine. I'll just let you know. So they pipe the engine sound in through the stereo, so just under low volume.
What, but they don't have gears. What are you talking? What are we saying? I thought electric cars don't have gears.
No, I'm not talking about electric cars. I'm talking about a few years back when they were still selling cars with manuals.
Use a CVT. They use a CVT, don't they?
No,
they
just
CVT. Yes, they do.
No, the motors are just direct drive generally. No transmissions.
They still need a transmission, don't they?
Not really. No, because the motors make 100% torque from 0 RPM up, and so they can just be direct drive to the wheels or the drive shaft, and they just spin.
Hybrid needs a CVT, doesn't it? Hybrid,
yes.
Of course.
Hybrid,
yes, absolutely. It needs that to balance between the gas engine and the electric engine when both are being used, and the car determines that by the load.
Okay. I just want to show. I want to show Chief Tit. This is my watch. Okay.
Yeah.
It's the Breguet I'm wearing. The retail price on this fucking thing. The retail price. I want you to see the retail price.
Holy shit.
54,005. This is Aussie dollars. Aussie.
Is it dry?
54,005.
Super chat.
$500. Okay. Oh, CB $2. Taycan has 2-speed. Tesla has 1.
Yeah. Okay. So
you know what's incredible, and it's good value. Have you ever seen a BMW i8?
Super chat.
Mike,
Jefferson Exotic $2. Mike, do you have a valid driver's license?
I do. And I haven't had a ticket or any instance involving getting pulled over or anything of the like since 1994.
Yeah, have you guys seen that i8, the BMW i8? That scissor door electric coupe?
Yeah.
They're actually not expensive. There's one actually for sale now. They're mid-90s. They're asking for 95 grand basically.
Now, the problem is they've got a 3-cylinder. I don't know if you know, they've got a 3-cylinder BMW engine and electric, a hybrid.
Yeah.
And did you know they pipe in sound to make it sound like a V12?
So this is one of those ones that got the sound thing, the artificial sound. I didn't know.
Yeah, the only problem is BMW sort of abandoned them now.
Yeah.
It's very hard to get fixed. If you have a look on YouTube, there's a channel where someone bought one and the dealers sort of shuffle around with it. They're really cool. I thought they were so cool looking.
Super.
You know,
it's almost just for the look.
I want to get an 850. I want to get an 840i BMW. Okay.
Yes. I love that.
Are you talking about the one Brosnan drove in Remington Steel?
I'm talking the
No.
pop-up headlight from the 90s.
The 90s model.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, the one the V12 coupe.
Here we go. CB $2. Taycan is like Breguet, just not as dry. Thank you.
That's the car I was talking to Mr. Goldberg about.
What do you think of that Breguet there, Chief Tit?
I love it. I think it's fantastic. And I think the guy's a fucking idiot for not buying it.
Look, I understand what he's asking. He didn't mean it. He's actually quite a nice guy. He didn't mean it, but I'm the one selling it, and it pisses me off because I know what's going to happen. The other guy's going to say, "Oh, this I don't fucking want to be involved in this drama when I'm about to jump on a plane to."
Absolutely. You just want somebody to fucking put the money in your account. You deliver the watch back
to fucking honkers, okay? This. Okay, so
I love that 850. The
have a look at the
840
retail on this fuck.
How much is that?
That's 41,500 now. Look at that.
Jesus God, these are expensive. They fall. They boy, do they lose a lot of value quick.
They're like the Taycan. They're like the Taycan, but yeah, no, they do fall. They do fall. They do fall.
Crazy.
It's got a fake exhaust as well. What noise does this?
You hear that giant sucking sound? That's your equity falling out the back of that watch.
Sounds like a vacuum cleaner, exactly.
Value dries up even faster than the movement.
Actually, let's find one. I want to find Archie one of those 840s. They're hot. They're so fucking hot. But you're right, Archie. You're better off going for the 840, not the 850.
Super chat.
Sorry?
Super chat.
Super chat.
Yeah, the V12 can be problematic. The other thing is, you know, the 8 series, it's here we go, CB $2. Don't have a Taycan, but have a Pan America 4S Turbo Hybrid.
Pan America.
Yeah,
Those are
Pan America.
I love those.
Those are sexy.
Yeah, super nice.
How is it? How is it, CB?
Fast. That's how it
It's
is.
better than
They're
sexy.
fast. They're all that and a bag of chips. is
And you
what
can
they
fit
are.
people in it, you know, because it's not
Yeah,
that.
4 doors.
Yeah.
The old Pan America used to be a bit ugly, though. It's like when they made it a bit more sort of streamlined.
So did the Boxster. When the
So,
Boxster first came
okay,
out,
so
it
I took my
I
Cayenne
love
in
the
for
Boxster,
service.
Mike. That's sacrilege.
I like the new Boxsters, but they're a different car from the old Boxsters. The very first old Boxsters were very small and weren't very pretty. The new Boxsters
You don't like the
are.
lights on the front. You didn't like the lights on the front because they had the broken eggshell lights, didn't you?
I'm not sure. I just know that I don't like the old Boxsters, but the new Boxsters look just fine.
I take in my Cayenne for service. They lend me 100. I stopped and pulled because they gave me this Panamera. I pulled the sticker out of the glove box. It was like $125,000 brand new car. Had like 8 miles on it, and that's what they gave me as a loaner because they're always trying to upsell you, right? And so I had it for a couple of days while I'm waiting for my car back. I forgot how low that my Cayenne was higher. This vehicle was lower. So I pull, you know, those little parking like barriers. I hit one. I hit one.
Shit.
Yeah, I hit one and I cracked the plastic housing, you know, that was in the front
How
of the
did you
thing.
fix that up, Mark?
Well, I didn't. And guess what? They didn't even care. They were like, don't worry about it. They didn't even care. It was amazing.
Oh, did you tell him?
Yeah, I was afraid to not tell him. Doc.
How is it going?
Now Doc has
super chat.
Doc has the cool BMW that I would own in a heartbeat.
Hurritan $2. Thoughts on the pic in the WhatsApp? Show it. Now this is a square Royal Oak. I've actually handled one of these. They do exist. And
square Royal Oak.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I'm just pulling it up. Just hang on. Just bear with me. I'll pull it up on the screen now.
I appreciate the compliment, Mikey.
Yeah, dude, your car is
We'll
sick,
get to you guys.
man.
We'll get
your
to
car
you.
is awesome.
I like it a lot.
Is it sick nasty?
Yeah,
Is it-
and
is it
the
gnarly?
generation before it as well. The M3 before it is the like non-turbo inline 6 is really cool too. The
I
M3.
recently
There we
had
go. Look at
somebody-
that. That's it
Fuck
there.
is
Look
it?
at that. It's AP Royal Oak. Look at this.
It's so
And
small.
It looks like a Santos.
Does.
Yeah, it's
Looks like it was dug out of a sand dune, like on the beach.
Looks
Looks
like
like
he's wearing
it's being held.
a chainmail glove or something.
Looks like the kind of glove that, you know, when you're collecting radioactive materials, you need to wear that glove
Yeah, exactly.
An Area 54, Doc?
or something like that. It is gray.
Hazmat
What are your
suit.
thoughts, Archibald? Your thoughts.
no, thank you. It's a cubitus. It looks like a
Yeah, it looks cubitus-ish.
Very
It
similar
wants
to the
to be a
Cubitus.
Cubitus. A Cubitus is actually an attractive watch.
The panel is unimpressed. Super chat. Super chat.
Blue
Search out Archie.
I might drop my Breguet off for service. Here we go. CB $2 at 60,000 miles. Blue, the electric motor. Fuck.
In
what
what? What is he
happened?
talking about? In what? In
He
what?
was talking about his
Porsche.
Panamera. He's talking about his
Porsche.
Panamera.
Panamera.
Fucking hell. Yeah. That's what it said
Taycan
further
is
up.
electric. The Panamera has an internal combustion.
No, he's got a Panamera 4S turbo hybrid, he said.
Oh,
My Cayenne hybrid blew up also. It needed a new high voltage cable from Germany, which they didn't even have here at the time.
Mate, I've got a diesel and I love it. One tank of petrol gets me 1,200 kilometer range.
No,
It doesn't have as much horsepower, but it's still
Which
nice.
car has the diesel, Chief Tit?
The Cayenne.
The Cayenne.
The Cayenne.
It's a turbo diesel engine.
It's not as powerful an engine, but still nice.
No. It's got over 550 newton meters of torque.
Look at that. That's quite a lot. Super chat, Archibald.
It's good.
Yeah.
Huracan, $2. Daytona, 116520. Santos, AP offshore or AP quartz?
At least
Well, take the Santos right out of that group.
And the quartz.
Take the quartz out.
Yep.
Yeah, probably the Daytona, I'm thinking.
Daytona, fuck it. I'll take the Daytona.
I would imagine so. Thank you. Thank you, darling.
There was a pretty big difference between the price of a Santos and a Daytona, though.
Thank you for the flat white. True that.
Would you like to cross on with that as well, sir?
You got to be a real
Don't
Cartier
give
fan.
me
to take the
indigestion.
Santos.
Don't give me. I can't handle the butter, the fat anymore. Can you?
Wait, in what?
fucking hell, I love it.
In what?
I love croissant. They give me reflux.
Well, take an acid pill.
You got to take some Somac or something, Arch. I've got that shit here. Look. Nexium.
Rolaids.
I've got the same problem. To allow me to keep eating croissants, I've got to get the drugs.
I
Yes,
love
same.
croissants, don't you? Nothing more
Super chat.
starchy. $2. In what world are you driving an 840 Arch? The other thing is, I don't know if you've seen the new 8 Series. CB's wife has one. I think the 8 Series is fucking amazing. That is an amazing car. Actually, my friend, I looked at Gina Reinhardt's 840 for sale. There we go, Chief Tit. In Brisbane, there was a white one because Gina Reinhardt had it for Brisbane use. It had low kilometers. It was about 100,000, just over 100. It was Gina Reinhardt's.
There's one right now for 82 grand.
Doc, that's a big woman. That's a big woman, Doc. That's a big woman. The seats seem to handle that, Doc.
You're going to need a bigger car.
Which woman is this?
Gina Reinhardt,
840
one of the wealthiest women in Australia. Her father discovered huge mining reserves, including asbestos, at Watanoon. Did you know that? Lang Hancock discovered asbestos at Watanoon.
I think that deserves pull it up, Archie. Pull it up. I
Pull it up, Archie. No, I tell you this. By the way, the deal fell through, Doc. The deal. I was going to sell the Breguet to my friend, the mini dealer, but he wanted me to give it to another friend who's a dealer. And I said, no. I'm not happy. I'm not happy.
I think you were just looking for a reason to back out.
Super chat.
No, there's starchy $2. That's not for you, Arch. Get it out of your mind.
You know what? No, these modern cars don't suit you. Why don't you just
Can I tell you, Chief Tit? You know what I want to buy? I want to buy.
What do
you really want to buy?
Selling. Now you're buying.
I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want.
I want to buy an 90s BMW 5 Series, the 535i.
Convertible.
No, we're talking 5 Series. It's a sedan.
5
You know the 535i?
Yeah. What sort of year? The first of those modern types or the last of the older types?
I'm talking 90s. They came out actually in 88. So 88 onwards.
They're hot.
It's called an E34, okay? For BMW purists, it's an E34.
The only 8 Series that I'd take is the M8 if I was going to go 8.
Well, I mean, if you're picking and choosing BMW, you want the M anything.
Well, but I mean,
if
I'm
I was getting a new one, I think the 440i would be good too. Chief Tit 440i, got the 6-cylinder turbo.
Those 90s BMWs, they're such good value. Look at them. They're not even 10 grand.
Gorgeous. Chief Tit, they are fucking amazing.
They are fucking hot. There's a 540 1993 model. That's got the same engine as the 840. 10.5 grand.
Yeah,
It has got 3.5 billion kilometers on it. But
What about the
let me
plastic?
say to you, that V8 is not.
you know what? I'm going to send you one day a photograph of
You know, the
my brother's.
535. That's got the
540. Hey?
I honestly want to get a classic BMW. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
The BMW talk is putting the dog trainer to sleep. I can tell.
Modern vintage. He doesn't want to go past 1990 backwards. Is that what it is?
Yeah, modern vintage. Yeah, modern vintage.
Yeah. What do you think of that 7 Series?
I love the
Of that
7.
8
They're problematic. The nicest Chief Tit, it's the E38 is the nicest 7 Series. Type in 7 Series E38. That was the most beautiful 7 Series ever made. After that, they had the Bangle. They went to Bangle. Walk like an Egyptian, the Bangles.
Yeah.
That was fucked.
That
was
the
fucked,
one-
Doc. Fucked. Fuck this fuck dive. Fucked.
Hey guys,
Is that the one? Was
I
that the one that had him?
gotta go take care of my
Mikey,
mother.
we love you, man.
Take it easy,
Yeah,
Mikey.
Mike.
Yeah, I love talking cars, but I love my mom more, and she has beckoned. So I must.
See you
I
later,
must
Mikey. We love
see
you.
you guys later. Have a great day.
Mike.
You know what I'm thinking about buying, Chief Tit, now that I got out of the Beamer?
What?
Chief Tit, what do you think? Listen to this, okay? Listen to me. Hear me out, okay?
Yeah.
What do you think of an Alfa Romeo 159? I love them.
Fucking love it. I love it. It's a 4-door Brera. It's hot.
Yeah.
It's fucking hot.
They're
And you know what? The V6 is 4-wheel drive too.
Actually, you know what I really love in Alfa Romeo is the 166. Do you know what a 166 is?
I had one.
A
It's
166.
a 166, a red one. It was hot.
That's the limousine. They were the limousine version.
I've never worked. It was fantastic. It was like a cheap Maserati Quattroporte. It was hot.
Yeah, and they weren't bad cars.
Fucking hot car. It had the V6.
That's right. The
Beautiful
3
car.
liter 6. That was the good end. Yes.
They're hot.
What
hot.
made you get rid of that?
Well, it never had they had the satellite navigation, which only worked in Europe. So it had this fucking useless screen in the middle of the dash. It's like, come on. You know, that's the problem with Alpha. They never really fucking invest properly to get all the systems properly operational in Australia when they sell.
I love the 166. You know that the 166 is such a beautiful car.
They even had an update, a facelift version of that, which was hot.
You actually had a 166? You serious?
A red 166. A red 166 was
Color
hot.
interior.
Black. Black with red. It was hot.
I don't like the larger grills now. I like the 1600 when it had a smaller grill to it and it had some elegance. The newer
Which
one.
one are you talking about?
I'm talking for Alfa Romeo. For Alfa Romeo, the modern Alfa Romeos, that upside down triangle grill thing doesn't work for me. But on the older cars, it was more subtle and it was
much smaller.
Like like an Alpha 1600, it was half the size of the current ones, and so it's just overdone now. It's just too big.
You know what? They're still pretty valuable. There's a 2006 one, which is the updated front, and it's only got 180,000 Ks, which is not a lot for a 2006 sedan. 9,800. It's a lot for an Alpha. You're right. How much are the 159s?
How much is it?
How much? Well, about $8,000 it was. Well, how much is the 159s you were looking at? Because they're good.
You don't want to get the silly speed. You got to get the. You don't get the silly speed. You want the manual.
Yeah. The full auto's all right as well.
No, the silly speed is their auto. That's the full auto was in the 6-cylinder one, the V6.
Isn't that what you want?
Yeah. That full auto is okay, or a manual is good. Manual's better.
Yeah.
Stick is
I'm still
always
under 10
better.
grand.
Stick is always better. Ask Doc. Isn't that right, Doc?
Much rather have a manual transmission.
They're not even that much. They're all under 10 grand. They're fucking good value, and they're hot. So fucking
They're
hot.
trouble, Chief Tit. They're fucking trouble with a
It
capital.
doesn't matter. It's a price you've got to pay to look slick.
Yeah, as you're broken down on the side of the Pacific Highway, you look cool.
Exactly. It's so
People-
true.
It's so, people drive past in their Kias. Look at that cool guy there in the Alpha. Is it a Maserati? No, it's an Alfa Romeo. That's what
The Alpha with the Alpha with the hood up. That one, yeah.
Romeo.
Fuckers, listen to. I'm going to try to find one with a 6-cylinder. I've got to find the 6-cylinder. Where's the 6-cylinder versions of this? Do you guys have the 159 in America? Was that a car they sold there?
No. Alpha burnt themselves off. Americans sort of like things that work. Okay.
Except
What's
for
wrong with
other
what's
than
wrong with
presidents. In politicians, we don't mind. In cars, we don't like it.
Oh, look at that. There's 122,000 kilometers on a Q4 2007 V6 version of a 159 silver, hot, 11.5.
Would you
Low
buy one?
Archie. I'd buy
Archie,
that.
look at the time, Arch. Look at the time. Oh my God, look at that. Here we
Hey,
are.
guys, it's time to wrap this fucker up. I'm doing a show tomorrow because Wednesday, the day after, which my Wednesday's your Tuesday, I'm actually flying to Honkers and I'm going to be taking a few days off.
Oh my goodness.
I'm staying with
leave
this
us.
old couple
This
who
is
are
a shock.
passive
leave us.
aggressive, and they've already booked a hotel. They booked a really expensive hotel, and I don't know. I think they're scared other people will see me. But they say we'll pick you up. We'll da.
Are they going to cover you in a burqa?
Where are you going to be? Lang Kwai Fong or something like that? Where are you going to go?
They make Archie wear
I'm
the special shorts and a burqa.
Shenzhen.
You're gonna drop in on
And
Mrs.
I want to
Lai
explore
while
the
you're
under. They've never used public transport. They're real.
This
They
is
always
Mrs.
have
Lai.
a driver. But I said,
Well,
I want to use the subway. I
want
want to use the subway. Here we go, guys. Let's thank our super chatters. Hurritan, CB, Pickle, Hurritan, CB, Black Cat 997, Hurritan, CB, CB, Hurritan, CB, Black Cat, Guitars, Chrono, Hurritan, CB, Black Cat, CB, Hurritan! Venetian Cedar, CB, Starchy, CB, Hurritan, CB, Jefferson Exotic, CB, Hurritan, Starchy, and Starchy. Now, I got to tell you something. Just for Chief Tit, I want to tell you what happened. I'm going to tell you the story. So basically, I'd agreed to sell the Breguet to my friend who's a mini dealer in Sydney. It's my good friend. He's a good friend, right? Anyhow, what went wrong? Let me tell you what went wrong. Okay. I'll tell you exactly what went wrong with the transaction. He said to me, because we got a mutual friend who's a dealer who's coming down to Sydney. So it's easy. Instead of flying up or doing that, we just give it to our mutual friend. And he then, so that was okay. It's on sale. I'm going to drop it into such and such. He's going to, okay, great. Then he asked me, he said, oh, whilst can you get so-and-so, Johnny, to do some timing on it, right? And I said, I'm not comfortable asking Johnny to time the watch. I don't want him involved in my business. I don't want to explain to him why I'm selling off my stuff. It's no one's business. I'm not desperate for the money. I think it's best I give you the watch next time I see you. You can see it and decide yourself if you want to buy it. This pushes my comfort zone. I don't want Johnny involved. I'm not comfortable getting other people involved. I don't want to explain my decision to a third party. Let's do the deal next time I come to Sydney. He goes, all good, all good. And I said to him, I hope you understand. It's embarrassing selling off my stuff and getting a person I know involved. I want the money, but my pride is worth more to me. I don't want anyone knowing that I'm selling off my best pieces. It's fucking embarrassing for me. I don't want to explain anything to Johnny. That's what I said to him, right?
What was the response to that?
He said, oh, you don't need to explain anything. However, it's your decision. I said, I don't want people I know involved in my deals. It's very uncomfortable for me. If it was just give him a Black Seal box, okay. I said, I don't want him scrutinizing my watch and picking flaws. When I'm losing $16.75, I don't want to play these bullshit games with a third party. So I told him this. I told him, I said, it's just, you know, it's just not a good, I don't like doing these deals. Do you understand? Does that make sense or not?
Absolutely. It does a bit, but also maybe you should just get rid of it.
I mean, once you get rid of it, does it matter after that?
No, but I got to go. It's a mutual friend. I got to say, oh, I'm selling this to so-and-so. Well, I don't want him to know I'm selling some of my good stuff off. That's my business.
He knows now. The whole world knows.
Yeah, I mean, is he a watcher? What's this?
No, they don't watch this shit. But what I'm trying to say is I don't want people I know. I don't want dealers I know knowing that I'm selling some of my pieces. It's my business why I'm selling it, you know?
But he already
I want to
knows.
cash out so I can travel, but I don't want to explain that to people, you know?
But he already knows.
Only here.
Well, you know, I'm just telling you, but I don't want to be scrutinized. I don't want the thing I don't want to be involved in that.
Scrutinized.
So did he respond to that last one that you said by saying, you know, fuck it, just send it?
I said, look, if you're interested, we'll do the deal, but I don't want to get it done like that.
Yeah.
Scrutinized.
So instead, you're going to fly over there? Is that it?
No, instead, I'm not going to do the deal. I'll just keep it. I don't care.
Fuck it.
I like to have face. Face is important to me. I want to do it on my terms.
Look at that face.
It's like Chief Tit. I made a mistake on the price, but he already sent me the money. You know, I think, the money's there.
Chief Tit, you're never going to hear the end of that.
If Chief Tit would have been a pain in the ass, I would have just said, look, Chief Tit, let's just back out of it. Nah, let's just leave it, man.
You'll never hear the end of that, Chief Tit.
You know, if the money's there, it's done. It's done. It's done.
You got
over time, it will be embellished.
No, he's right about that. He was a gentleman about that. There's no doubt about it.
But I mean, that's because you put the money in. You put the money in. If they'd already transferred the money, I don't mind dropping it off. But it's all subject to, fuck, it's just too hard, man.
So you're saying they're kicking tires. That's what you're saying.
No, they're not. They're keen, but I just don't have the patience to pander around.
You'd rather talk about it all day.
And part of me, too, doesn't want to sell it. I actually like this. I really
the biggest
do like
part of all.
I actually really do like the watch. I really do. The more I fucking thought about it, I thought, what the hell am I selling it for?
What time is it?
You can't tell what time it is. Doesn't matter. Mark.
5 minutes. I got to take 5 minutes.
Which side are you on, you fuckwit? What's wrong with you, Mark?
No, because it's a long story.
Well, hold on. Now, wait. Was I supposed to add or subtract 5 minutes? Hold on.
Wait. Stop undermining you, fuck.
Yeah. No, there was a time. It's a
Mark.
Story. Okay, guys, I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow, because the day after I'm flying. See you later, guys. Bye. Hi, guys. It's Archie Luxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW.